Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see the program for counting the vowels and consonants, digits and white spaces and special characters in a string. This is the Java program for finding the components in a string. So let us see the program logic now. So here, as we know that we are how to use the import java.util.star. So this is the Java package that contains a utility class and also the other classes like string, math and so on. So if you want to use the additional classes of this type, we have to import this package, that is the import java.util.star. The star means many of the classes that comes under the util class. Okay, and then the program starts the class main, and here we have to note this here we are using the main as the class name. This main and this main are not the same. Okay, so since now we are in the online classes, when you are using the online compiler, it gives the template as main.java or demo.java as the template program to run any Java program in the online platform. So that's why I have just named this as main, because the compiler also gives the name as main.java, and we know that file name should match the class name. Okay, so class main, the program starts with the open brace, then public static void main is the main entry of the program, string args, and we know that what are the arguments, there's the command line arguments that we are getting through the input screen are of the string type. And then open the brace, the program starts. Now this program we are going to use many variables like I, vowels, consonants, digits, spaces, special characters. All these are the variables, integer variables. Okay, so vowels will have the number of vowels in the program. I will give the number of characters to count in a loop, and then consonants is one count, digits is other count, space is other count, and special characters is other count. So all the counts are initially given as 0. Then string s. So here string is a class and s is the object. We know that everything in Java is a class. Java is an object oriented language. So here string is a class and we are defining a s as an object for this class. So we know that the class name followed by a variable name is an object. Suppose if we want to instantiate an object, we have to give class name space one variable name. That variable is the object. Okay. Then scanner sc is equal to new scanner system.in. This is the input statement that gets the input from the keyboard and pass it through the scanner class. For the scanner class, we are having the object called sc. Scanner space sc, okay, is equal to new is the operator to create the new object for the class. So which class? The scanner class, and that comes under the system.in. So when we are having both system.in and system.out, this system for in is for the input type and system.out is for the output type. This we can say here system.out.println. Okay, so in for the input process and this out for the output process. So now we created an object called sc. Then system.out.println string manipulation, just a message on the screen. Likewise system.out.println with the some design, some like underline or anything we can put here. So we should understand that whatever we type within the codes will be displayed on the screen as it is. So that is the purpose of this string.out.println, and the double quotes, within the double quotes we can write anything you want to display on the screen. Then system.out.println enter the sentence. Now we are going to get the sentence. Here sentence is the string of the variable. It's a string of a sentence. Okay, so this sentence is the input, and from this sentence this program will find out how many vowels are there, how many consonants are there, how many digits are there, how many spaces are there, and how many special characters are there. Okay, so now to get the input, this is the process. S is equal to sc dot next line of. So next line is the method. We should also note that any method name which has two words like next and line, this method has next and line are the two words. The second word starts with the capital letter. That is the second or the coming any words will have the starting word as the capital letter, starting letter as the capital letter. Here you can see to char array is also a method. Here char, char is one word, array is another word, and to is one word. So second word char starts with the capital letter, and the third word array starts with the capital letter. This is the rule Java has. Okay, so now s is equal to sc dot next line. So this next line is the method which gets the input from the next line. That means we keep on giving the input line by line. So it will get the input from the next line. On where? On the object sc. And what is that sc object? That is for the scanner class. Okay, so now s is equal to sc dot next line. So whatever the input we get into the from the input screen or from the input media, it is given to the variable s. Okay, so now s is having the sentence what we are typing. Now char string is equal to s dot to char array of this is the function which converts the character array. This will convert the whatever the things we are getting as a string. Here the input is in the string form. So now this string is converted into a character array. Actually what does it mean is, when a string is a collection of character. Okay, for example, if I say computer, so it is a string. So C, O, M, P, U, T, E, R, all are the characters. So if you individually say C as one element, O as another element, M as next element, then P, then U, then T, then E, and then R, that is then character array. Okay, so that actually what does it does is, the string is separated into characters by this function s dot to char array. Given string s is converted into char array. That means this string will have the character type variable. And then int n is equal to str dot length. Length is the function which is applied on the string object. That means this will get the length of the string. Okay, so that's all. Now int n is equal to string dot length means n will contain the length of the string. So now in this part of the program, we have just got the input sentence by which we are going to find the number of vowels, consonants and all the parts of the string, and also we have found out the length of the string. Now the next we are going to find out the logic, what are all the available vowels, consonants, digits, spaces and special characters. So we all know that A, E, I, O, U both is small and capital. Capital A, E, I, O, U. So whether it is small a or capital A, likewise small e or capital E, small e or capital I or small I, likewise O, capital O and then U capital. So whatever this A, E, I, O, U, they are called as vowels. So if str of I, str is the array that contains the string we are typing inside through the input screen. So this is the for loop that ends over here. We should also note that every opening brace is you have a close brace, then only there will be a successful compilation. Okay, so this is the for loop for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. That means this for loop is going to repeat all these statements from this bracket to this bracket, all the statements for n times. N times means number of characters the string is having. Okay, so now it is going to check for everything whether the character is an vowel, consonant, digits. So for the logic is, if string of I equal to a, so this is the relational operator for checking the equivalence. So this is if a single is the assignment operator, double equal to is the equality checking operator, and this is the pipeline symbol logical OR, and likewise string of I is equal to E, or string of I is equal to I, or string of I is equal to Z. Likewise it checks for all the A, E, I, O, U small letters and A, E, I, O, U capital letters. So 10 conditions are checked in this if statement. If either of these 10 of this one occurs, that is considered as an vowels. So vowels plus plus means vowels is equal to vowels plus 1, and then the brace is closed. The open brace for if is closed here. We can close, actually we can place the brackets line by line, or we can give some space. We can also type the same brackets in the same line also. So both are same. Okay, only for the space purpose, that's I have just typed the braces here and here, but we can also type one by one. Okay, so now next, else if it is not an vowel, we are going to check for an consonants. So what is the consonant? Other than vowels, everything is consonant in the alphabets A to Z. Other than A, E, I, O, U, remaining B, C, D, and then F, G, H, everything else is a consonant. So we are checking else if string of I greater than or equal to A, that means between A and Z. That means this condition checking for string of I greater than small a and less than small z means this is an illogical AND operator. So if this is the case, means whether it is a small letter or a capital letter, string of I greater than or equal to capital A or capital A or capital Z, less than capital Z means the characters between small a to small z or capital A to capital Z, whatever the things may be, other than A, E, I, O, U, of everything is a consonant. So if any of these things occurs other than A, E, I, O, U, whether it is capital letter or small letter, that is called as a consonants. So consonant is equal to consonant plus 1. This is an post increment operator. So the consonant is added. The braces are opened and closed for this if condition. Else if string of I greater than or equal to 0 and string of I less than or equal to 9 means if the values are between 0 and 9, then it is called as an digits. Digits is equal to digit plus 1. So this is again a post increment operator, open brace and close brace for this if statement. Okay, else if string of I is equal to space, this is a single quotes, space, then single quotes. If it is a space, then we have include the number of spaces, number of space plus 1. Again open brace and close brace. Here open brace and close brace. So here this is an also example of a nested if, that is an if else if statement. This is an if else if statement having many one if and many else if statements. And finally else open brace special characters plus plus, that means if the elements that comes in the string is not a vowel, not a consonant, it is not a digit or not a space, then it should be a special character like a question mark, comma, or asterisk symbol or ampersand symbol, dollar symbol, any symbol can be given in a statement. So that will be counted as special characters is equal to special characters plus plus means special characters plus 1. So the braces for this special characters is open here and this is closed here, and this is the open brace for the for statement and that is closed over here. Okay, so that's all the logic of this for statement. So this for statement checks for all the components like vowels, consonants, digits, spaces and special characters. So now it is found out when the loop is executed, when the loop executes for n times, this must have calculated the number of vowels, number of consonants, number of digits, number of spaces and number of special characters. Now I wanted to print the value. So how to print the value? So we have to go for an system.out.println. We are giving 5 statements for this to print vowels, consonants, digits, white spaces and special characters. So what is the syntax? System.out.println within quotes vowels is equal to, so this will come as it is, plus vowels means if we want to combine one with the other, we are using the plus symbol here. So this message will come plus number of vowels, maybe 3 or 5, whatever it has come in the sentence. Likewise consonants, likewise digits, white space and special characters. And this close braces is for the public static void main, and this is for the class open brace. So that's all the braces have been closed. Now let us see the output of the program. Now I have given the sentences, can you come to college around 12 o'clock? So this is the sentence I have given. We can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 white spaces are here. So it is calculated as 7 white spaces. Digits 1, 2, 3. 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3. So this 3 digits as considered as an digits is equal to 3. And then vowels. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So likewise we can count number of A and A, E, I, O, U in this statement, and others are the consonants, and special characters are the question mark and the apostrophe symbol over here. So now this is how the output of the program will look. So that's all. This is the program for string manipulation to find the number of vowels, consonants, digits, space and white spaces. Even if you want to include something else also, we can extend the else if statement to find out the number of characters specifically, like a number of question mark, number of apostrophe, number of, so anything can be counted just by using the checking with the if statement. So that's all the program. Hope it will be easy for you to follow, and thanks for watching.